2012 Bounty Gate scandal for the New Orleans Saints for my kinesiology class. First place I normally would go to is Google and just simply put in what am I looking for. In this case would be Bounty Gate. I begin the research process normally by going to Wikipedia. Um, and there I'll probably get like a general overview of either what I don't know or what I need to know, and then from there I will use that as probably as my basis for my whole paper, and then just go to other websites to get little trinkets to add in, basically for like filler and stuff like that. If I can't, depending on how many words or pages the paper has to be. For the search terms, I normally just put in key terms, and in this case, it would be Bounty Gate. Um, okay. Like I said, I use Wikipedia. I normally use Wikipedia. Um, for the most part, of course, you have to be mindful for people that do editing and try to like, put crazy stuff up there that is not true and stuff like that. But for the the most part, it'd be pretty reliable information as long as you're smart about it and not just believe anything that you see. If it's like common knowledge or stuff that was already reported out in the media and has been like proven and stuff, then you can do that. Next source, depending on your project. For this paper, I will probably go to a Sports Illustrated article, a CBS Sports, or go to a CBS Sports article. And I chose this one because CBS Sports is a pretty reliable source, even though some of their stuff be like written from like editors and stuff like that, and people with um, different views and point of views. But for the most part, they report before people put their opinions. I try to keep up with the websites that I use. Normally, I'll just like either have all the different sites open up in separate tabs. So if I have to have a bibliography, I could just copy and paste the link. It depends on the teacher wants like citations. A lot of teachers don't. Well, not a lot of teachers, but some teachers don't really ask for the annotated bibliography and stuff like that. They just really want the link. Um, like I said, I keep up with the information that I find by just keeping things in an open tab or copy and pasting it and putting it into like a little notepad and stuff, so I can just copy and paste it and put it into the Microsoft Word at the end of my paper. Um, um, Try to go through at least a couple of pages so I don't have just like very one-sided take on my papers. I want to be able to give takes from all different types of perspectives and put them all in my paper, so the paper won't seem like a very one-sided and biased. I guess you could say biased type of opinion or biased type of paper. I want to give a paper that's reporting stuff and talking about all the different elements that go on the paper. Try to go through at least the first 5 pages, search pages, so you can get a pretty good overview of what I can write or what I need to write. Um, After I get information off of Google, depending on whether or not I find a sufficient amount of evidence, well not evidence, but research, I'll probably go to Yahoo and type in the same thing. Well, type in what I'm searching for. In this case, it will be Bounty Gate, and then see if there's anything new that Yahoo, anything different that Yahoo may pull up. And most of the time, it's not, but just in different orders, it may pull up stuff that's in probably one of the later pages, like later search things, like 12, 13, 14 pages down. It might be a little higher up, so I don't have to do all the searching and going down. Um, Also, depending on the teacher, you may want to keep the writer's name of the article, so you can include that in your information. Um, Try to make sure I get as many key elements out of my articles as much as possible. And of course, the people that was in it, um, what happened, what went wrong, and things of that nature. Um, um, Normally, um, well, and make sure I get all the information from the sources. And normally, what I'll do, I'll probably when I write my paper, I'll probably make like a half a screen, one screen with the Microsoft Word, and then another half with my article up, and so I have to keep going back and forth and putting one window down, pulling up another one, just having both on that screen right there, so I could just type out what I want to see. Normally, sometimes I'll reword stuff that I see, so it won't be plagiarism. You know, it's illegal. Get in trouble for that. And yeah. Does this have to be 15 minutes? Because I don't think I can go no more. This is pretty much it.